Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and welcome to the Caddicarus show, where I always have to do the dirty deed of deciding whether or not a game deserves to be slaughtered or salvaged. And I'm sorry for the whispering, but I'm afraid that you guys came at a very bad time, because it's night time, you see, and my bed is calling me like a delicate little pigeon. Coo. 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 So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go and die now.
I don't have enough money for a real RC stunt helicopter. I don't really want one anyway. What I really want is a bit of that. Milk. Milk. Lovely little bit of milk. Remote controlled stunt milk. If you want the privilege of owning a decent and high quality stunt enabled RC helicopter, you'll be shelling off a lot of wonga. So if you don't want to spend that, or just don't want a real RC helicopter to fuck around with, you can get the next best thing. A very realistic RC stunt helicopter PS1 simulator game for about £1.99. Oh yeah, cheap and cheerful thrills, I like that. So let's give this game a go and see if it is indeed a PS1 hidden gem, a diamond in the rough, a puppy in the field of stinging nettles. Here is RC Stunt Copter.
I think you scratched the paint.
Wake me up!
Okay, I'm jumping a little ahead of myself here. Okay, yeah, this game is hard. Seriously difficult, almost to the point of not fun sometimes. By all means, buy this game for the same price as 2 packs of these One Direction biscuits, but just make sure that you prepare your gleaming buttocks, because you'll be getting yourself into one of the hardest games you've ever played in your life. I'm not joking here. Dark Souls, go away. Battletoads, jog on. Ninja Gaiden 2004, on your bike. The Lost Levels, fly a kite in space with no air. Good luck trying to breathe, you dick. A new contender for most difficult game of all time has arrived, and its name is RC... Developed by Shiny Entertainment, the exact same people behind Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 and Wild 9. I should take a look at this game sometime. RC Stunt Copter came out in 1999, and I'm judging that by the box because there's no Wikipedia page in existence for it. Why must you walk where I may never tread? What more I can say though is that the game was also published by Interplay. Gotta say it's really weird for me to see this logo appear on not only a PS1 game, but nothing related to the original Fallout. But anyway, yeah, RC Stunt Copter is one of the most realistic and deeply designed games I've ever played on PS1, which is played by using both analog sticks to steer the copter and not much else. The left stick adjusts the power of the engines and spins the rudder, and the right stick turns the entire body of the copter around, ready for you to give power wherever the top of the copter is pointing at, and it is a lot of fun. Once you get over the immense difficulty curve, because you get the perfect idea on what this game sets out to do from a quick glance at the manual. It starts off by saying, before we get into the meat of this manual, let me make something perfectly clear. You will never beat this game. I think that's important enough for repeating. You will never beat this game. And they really aren't fucking around when they say it, as the manual goes on to describe how with every millisecond of playtime, you're being judged by the AI, much like a real examiner for someone piloting a real helicopter. You could beat a stage in record time, but fly a little too recklessly or land even slightly off the target, and your points are severely deducted, and according to the manual, that means this game is just like life. The more you put into it, the better outcome you get. So not only does it kill your self-esteem and question your purchase immediately, but as you can see, it's also actually very humorously written, including a step-by-step on how to start the game with instructions such as evolve into a society-based bipedal creature with opposable thumbs, buy a PlayStation, order a pizza to give you something to eat for the next several hours that you'll be playing the game, just keep hammering on the X button to skip all that stuff you don't really care about, like our logo. Don't forget to take the occasional break to rest, but make sure you wait at least an hour before going swimming after eating pizza. And do not take the PlayStation into the pool with you. But yes, in striving for the creative freedom to create any game that they wanted to make,
Shiny!
Entertainment ended up making the exact game that they actually wanted to make, not bound by any crippling accessibility and low-end entry-level difficulty for the masses or anything.
I guess that's why no one actually remembers this game at all.
This is not a pick up and play video game. It's a seriously difficult, yet ultra rewarding and right on the nugget simulation game. It doesn't try to be anything more than that. Sure, it carries over the sense of humor from the manual and constantly takes the piss out of you, taunts you and crushes your spirits as it kicks its feet up, even in the fucking tutorial which you have to beat to play the rest of the game.
Hey, you got a silver, pretty good. But it's not gold. You got gold! Now go for platinum! Alright, good job! Bronze medal, that's right above fail. Oh my god, you got gold! Gold! Oh my god! Oh, I can't believe it! You got gold! Gold medal! Woohoo! Gold!
Off topic here, I also love the tutorial mission when you uncover blocks as well. The choir that chimes in after every block reveals itself never fails to make me laugh. So yeah, clearly, despite how crushingly hard it is and how much it tries and honestly succeeds to be realistic, it does still know that it is indeed a video game where the team can creatively do whatever the fuck they want, and the humour is always pinpoint. And if not, at least smile-worthy, I guess. And some of the missions and mini-games all center around ridiculous nonsense you'd never see in anything other than video games, like throwing your copter against a barn as fast and as accurately to a target as possible. But the core mechanics, the controls, the feeling, it tries to be as accurate to the real thing as possible, and it's all that its concern is. Just spent $60 in $19.99 to buy the game and can't beat the tutorial? The game doesn't care. Find it too hard and can't unlock anything? The game doesn't care. Your pet cat just died?
The game does not care.
Oh, come on, I landed, you knob! It just desperately pushes you to get better. It's refreshing to play a game like this, honestly, punishing yet completely accurate and fair, while taking jabs at you every second to deliberately get under your skin, piss you off, and then help you remember that you're playing a fucking video game and you should just laugh it off and continue despite how brutal the game gets. Oh, fuck off, I landed perfectly, you cunt! And yes, the better you do, the more shit you unlock. An awesome incentive to improve because of the amount of stuff to unlock. And also apparent after the tutorial of all things, where, if you beat enough stages with a gold ranking, you can unlock a new class of helicopter to use in free play and missions straight away. Oh yeah, baby, I've unlocked Captain class. Screw rookie, screw pilot, I'm in the big boy leagues now. That sounded awful, I'm so sorry. Oh, fucking Jesus, bloody fucking hell, I regret every life choice I ever made up to this point where I have to play a game like this for the entertainment of all of you. This is the thing, right? Compared to the main missions, the tutorial isn't all that bad at all, but the second you're off the training wheels and beating minimum scores to unlock more challenges and areas to fly around, the game takes off its boxing gloves, puts on 2 safes and pummels your face in. With this copter, even if I felt like I did a really damn near flawless job like here, what? You only just managed to scrape the bottom of the barrel and be told,
Phew, barely made it. But I'm sure if you have any integrity, you'll be wanting to go back for a decent score.
sheesh, man, give me a break. Look, I genuinely tried my absolute hardest on this shooting game, and what do I get? Not even half the score I need to reach the bottom of the table. Not even the minimum score required to beat the level. I mean, along with the taunts, I guess it's nice that the announcer actually does throw helpful hints and real-time tips depending on the mission that you're on. That is always really great.
Now the landing pad. It's that carved marble H. You should be flying through the yellow goalposts.
But that means nothing when you retry and retry and retry and go as well as you can, only to then get a big old fuck off. Look at this, I was so proud of the way I did this mission. Look at this landing here. But because I wasn't accurate or fast enough going through the first ring, I barely got any points at all. I nailed the hover in this level, which even made the announcer very happy for me.
Now that's a hover.
Then I tried my absolute hardest to fly over to the other platform and land, and well, that's just fucking beautiful. Thank you, perfect. Come on, 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 come on.
See, you panicked and used the rudder to steer.
No, I didn't. I haven't touched the bloody rudder at all. Just shut up. And look, this was only on the first levels, the beginner stages, and I only just managed to pass one of them by the skin of my bloody teeth after about an hour's worth of attempts. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know what? I really can't do this. I just can't do it. I'm no captain. I think I'll just have to accept that I am merely a rookie. I know, it's not a nice thing to admit at all, but something about this game is drawing me in. I want to see where it's going. I want to play more of it. I just have to make the game as easy as fucking possible.
Well, holy bugger, when you're a rookie, the game doesn't let the copter overspin its body. Look, you can mess around with the right stick as much as you want, and flipping the thing over is impossible. This is a lot nicer. Check this out here. Perfect landing.
Good job, you're in the top. Wait a minute. Oh my god, you're in the top spot! You're #1!
Even Mr. Man couldn't believe it. Shot all the targets in decent time as well. Yeah, oh, okay, not quite as good, but I still passed it. Slalom time, yeah, look at me go, I'm doing it. Look at the speed, look at the accuracy, yeah. Oh, I only just made it, my god.
Nope, sorry, if you can't win more decisively than that, you don't deserve it. What? Okay, whatever.
I hate you, Mr. Man. Oh, look at this. Fast, efficient, accurate, perfect landing, and on the top. Booyah!
By the way, you're in the #1 spot. What?
You beat Calamite in Dark Souls, and then you end up getting some of the best NPC dialogue in the game from Hawkeye Goth, along with a massive ass bow. You beat RC Stunt Copter with the highest possible score, and the game kicks you in the balls and spits in your face.
I mean, what? You can't muster at least a little congratulations? When your game isn't as happy as when you beat one of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls, you've made something truly evil. And I mean, I guess I was a rookie. RC Scrubcopter. Oh yes, perfect hover, and to follow that, an awesome landing. And hey, look, now you recognize my achievements.
Nice job! You lead the top 5 board! Now keep going before your head gets too swollen.
You dick. And look at that, I beat all the level 1 stages, onto level 2. 3 landings in a row. I can do this, yep, gotcha. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Seriously, I just can't do this anymore. It's taken me an hour plus to get to even this point, level 2. You know what, I'm just gonna mess around in free flight mode now.
Now, well, this is a lot nicer. Not only do you get such awesome places to mess around in, but you literally are free to do whatever. And you get really funky music for each stage that doesn't distract you from the utter stress of the campaign. Yes, it's still near impossible to control, but hey, it's fun. And you can do all sorts of cool shit along with practicing. It's pretty awesome stuff here. My favorite place is this planet level though, because of the zero gravity. Meaning that you can pretty much do infinite tricks to your heart's content. This here is definitely worth the same price as 2 Poundland vibrators. I don't say that lightly, that's how good this mode is. I suppose the main gripe I can say about this game is, well, firstly, if you don't want a challenge, stay as far away from this fucking thing as possible. And also the controls. I get that the learning curve is steep and it's serious business, but do they have to be this sensitive? You have to be as delicate as possible with the sticks half the time anyway, but I don't know, even settings to make them a little less sensitive would have been nice. Controlling these things is a bitch when you even slightly lose control from an accidental sudden movement. It's practically impossible to correct yourself half the time because of how fast you can move and how fast you can spin from just a slight teeny tiny extra bit of pressure that you add to your thumbs on the sticks. It can be a little jarring, let's just say. And the criteria for the stages, again, I get it, it's hard, but every single little thing you do is accounted for, from average height and speed to fuel remaining, and it all contributes towards your score. You could master the controls, but then after that grueling pain, that isn't enough. You then have to be fast with them, but then that's not enough. You need to then be 100% accurate with them so that you don't crash at any point, but then that's not enough. You then need to be fuel efficient and land yourself dead center at the ending landing point, otherwise miss out on thousands of points on the leaderboard. My god, it's so damn brutal. And it's a game about fucking whirligigs. Luckily, you have practically everywhere you'd ever want to go immediately in free flight mode, but overall, it's just too hard for me to fully recommend to everybody. It's definitely fun to fuck around in free flight mode where there are no consequences for anything, but then at that point you aren't really playing the game and there isn't much to interact with. It's a tease with how this game delves out its content. It's like, this is fun, right? You want to try the missions, right? But don't get tricked, and don't think that by starting at level 1 with a rookie aircraft that you'll be let off even slightly, because you will not. There's no real safe entry point in this game. You need to practice your ass off before you can even think about entering the starting stages with the easiest craft, so if you're willing to do all of that, more power to you. Your will is more steel heavy than mine shall ever be.
But you know what? This game was very refreshing and awesomely original, especially for the time. So today, RC Stunt Copter is getting the salvage. Lovely. And with that, if it's your birthday today or watching this video, happy frickin' birthday to you, and please remember to stay beautiful. Oh no, look how dark it is outside. Oh no, what it is dark. Time for bed again. Night night, everybody. It's been fun.
Hey, you got a silver, pretty good! But it's not gold.
No matter how hard I try, I'm just never
Ever good enough. Jesus, when did RC Stunt Copter get so meta? What am I doing with my life? Special thanks to my Patreon supporters. It's 110% optional, but if you'd like to go and have a look at the page and have a look at what rewards you'll get for donating to the channel, then please head to the description right now. The video schedule won't change either way, but if you'd like to, it's there if you want to use it. So, there you go. Thank you very much, everybody here. And I'll see everybody soon. Thanks again. Goodbye.
Subscribe.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and welcome to the Caddicarus show, where I always have to do the...
What are you looking at?
She's not impressed.
Oh. Sorry, Andy. Oh yeah, cheap and cheerful... Good start. Oh yeah, cheap and cheerful thrills. I like that. So, fuck. Oh yeah, cheap and cheerful thrills. Fuck. Oh yeah, cheap and cheerful thrills. I like that. So,
The Caddicarus show, where I always have to do the dirty deed of just... Fuck.
it's harder when you're whispering.
He's not impressed.
Basically, the animals hate me today. Entertainment actually ended up making the exact game that they wanted to make.
Hello, I'm way up here at the minimum score. Can you hear me down there?